All right. All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. So sorry we are a little bit delayed, had some technical difficulties, but we're excited to get going here in just a couple minutes. We're still waiting for a few more people to join us, and then we'll get going right away. So just appreciate your patience. Hang with us for another minute, and we'll get going. Okay, well, thanks again, everybody, for spending your lunch break with us today. My name is Charlie Tarrin. I'm a home ownership counselor with Adair Homes, and I'm going to be leading us today through our open house of the 3217 Cashmere floor plan. And I'm sorry, 3120 is the actual square footage of the Cashmere. Single story home, beautiful floor plan, 3 bedrooms and a bonus room. 2.5 bath, huge walk-in pantry. We'll be highlighting some of those structural features as we walk through. I'm joined today by my colleague and friend, Joe Becerra. He's also a homeownership counselor here at our North Willamette Valley office, and that is just off of I-5. We're south of Wilsonville by about 5 miles. We're at the Donald Aurora exit. So we're really easy to find. We would love to have you come in and tour our model home, our design center. We'd be happy to field any questions that you have in person. If you'd like us to just kind of put a budget together for you, we'd be happy to do that as well. So anytime you have questions, give us a call. We're happy to help. Specifically, like I said, we're going to focus on the Cashmere open house. But before we do that, I just want to point out a couple of quick things. And the first is, hope everybody can see my screen here. Joe, can you see that?
It hasn't popped up yet, but there we go.
There we go. Okay, so if you have not been to our website, I would encourage you just to take some time and check that out. It's pretty easy to get to. It's just our name, adairhomes.com. And you can view floor plans, photo galleries, virtual tours there as well. What we would encourage you to do is make sure that you go right to the top here and make sure that you choose the correct area that you're thinking about building in. Currently, Adair Homes has about 20 different offices throughout 4 states. So we're in Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Arizona. So depending on where you're wanting to build, you want to make sure that you click that first in terms of your geographic location. The other thing is you can simply view all of our plans, and we have a quick drop down under the Our Plans tab, and you can define your search by single story, 2-story, multi-generational, etc. So there's lots of tools, lots of resources there. We are going to take a minute and just watch the short video. I will be pausing throughout to highlight a couple of the things, both in terms of the structure of the home, as well as some features, options, upgrades that this particular homeowner has selected. There is a chat function down at the bottom. And so anytime you have a question, feel free to enter that in the chat function. Joe will be kind of fielding those, and we'll just do our best to answer every question as we go. Once we're done showing the video, like I said, we're going to kind of pause it at different points throughout. We'll play it again so that you can just watch that through. For those who want to stick around and just watch it without interruptions, we can do that too. It's only about a 7-minute video, so it is fairly quick. And then again, we want to give plenty of time just to answer questions. Before we get to the video, I do want to just highlight, this is the actual floor plan. We'll kind of reduce it a little bit. When you build a home with Adair Homes, we are going to take the time to go through the plan in detail. All of our floor plans are customizable. So if there is a modification that you feel is important to you, we want to make sure that we make that happen. And that could be as simple as enlarging the garage or adding a door somewhere, maybe adding more windows in a certain particular room. electrical or plumbing options. We want to make all of those things. Our objective is really to make your dream home a reality. And so we're going to go through a plan like this and just take it room by room and talk about any modifications that that you might want to make. And there may be some or none.
Hey,
In this,
Aaron,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry, super quick. I just wanted to make sure, I think for the virtuals tours, they disengage the chat. So any questions would come in through the Q&A tab at the bottom.
Perfect.
Highly encourage a lot of questions. Yep.
Awesome. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate that clarification. So this particular plan, obviously a single story home, 3,120 square feet. That is living space only. So the garage is additional. I'm sorry, it's included in the base price of the home, but not in the square footage of the particular home. Currently, if you're building this home in the North Willamette Valley area of Oregon, the base price is $397,999. So that's the base price of the home. That is foundation through to completion. That includes basic appliances in the kitchen, interior and exterior painting, a full HVAC system. It also includes things like debris removal and a full dry down service and other things that many other builders don't include in that base price. There are a handful of upgrades in this particular home. We estimate that there's probably somewhere around 100 to 110,000 for this particular floor plan, and we're going to highlight those things as we go through. This, of course, is the plan itself. You'll also get to see an elevations page, so front, side, and rear of the home. This particular home is in the Traditions exterior, but it's also offered in Craftsman, Farmhouse, and other exterior looks. Our home is always going, regardless of the exterior that you choose, we're always going to include Hardie plank or James Hardie cement fiberboard siding. That's for all aspects, all siding on the home. A Geldwin dual pane low E windows, IKO architectural composite roof, PEX plumbing, Doug fir lumber, Shaw floors, Moen plumbing fixtures, etc. If you want a full list of all of the standard features that are included in a Adair home, please just let us know, and we'll be sure to get that to you. All of our floor plans are going to come with a cabinet detail page as well. And we can provide those to you for any floor plan that you might be looking at. Okay, so we're going to switch over to the video. Like I said, it will be a little bit of a stop and start as we go through. But like I said, if you do have questions, please just let us know.
Hey, Charlie, we do have a question that kind of pertains a little bit. So, so Natasha would like to know, does the price listed on the website include material transport costs?
That's a great question, Natasha, and at some point we might, take that offline with you and answer that in more detail. The short answer is yes. All of the materials to build your home are included in the base price, and the transportation to your build site is included in the base price as well. However, it's worth noting that Adair Homes builds in all different kinds of locations, and we do have a standard radius for a standard build. In other words, if you are within 30 miles of any build location, all the materials transport is at no charge. If you have an extended mileage, let's say you're 150 miles from an Adair office, yes, all of our contractors are going to charge a little bit more for fuel and time for travel, and you would have a mileage cost for that. I was watching a video the other day about somebody building in the Olympic Peninsula, and they were actually building on an island in Puget Sound, and materials needed to be ferried from the mainland to the island. Obviously, I don't build in that location, but I'm confident that there would probably be some additional shipping costs for an extreme type of build like that. But if you're within 30 miles of any Adair office, that mileage is included. Thank you. Great question. All right, here we go. I'm going to switch to the full screen here. Sorry about that. So again, this is the Traditions exterior. And so going into the main entryway of the Cashmere floor plan, a couple of things just real quick to point out. In the high traffic areas, the entry, great room, kitchen, dining room, and hallways, they did do a laminate floor. Our standard doors are what we would call a white 6-panel door. This particular homeowner went with a 2-panel with the round top. They also did the, I think we call it the modern farmhouse, black plumbing fixtures and black hardware throughout the home. And it really looks sharp. In addition to that, they did do the craftsman trim. So you're going to see a handful of those upgrades. They did 9-foot ceilings throughout the home. And then the great room is going to have vaults. I know that's a lot of that I threw at you, but we'll see those as we go through. Just real quick, this is the office right off the entryway. This is the dining room. One of the things that people do like about this is that it is a defined space for the dining room. However, most folks today don't like what we've often referred to as a formal dining room, which is just, you know, a very separated room. This is still nice, open, airy space, but definitely defined as the dining room area. We'll go into this in more detail. However, it's worth noting that the homeowner did go with our gourmet appliance package, and that includes built-in appliances, and you get 2 ovens with that. This particular one is KitchenAid appliances, and you can go KitchenAid or Whirlpool. So you get dual built-in ovens, the built-in microwave, a drop-in 36-inch cooktop, and that can be glass or, that can be electric or gas, and a 36-inch stainless steel range above that. You can tell huge island for the kitchen, so that great room feel, very open. Pendant lighting added there as well. So beautiful, great room, kitchen, dining room area. Few more things to point out. Quartz countertops, and we have a wide selection of both quartz and granite. They're going to be similar in price points. One is not better than the other, but I will say that quartz has become very, very popular. This homeowner did quartz countertops throughout the home. This is also our farm sink. We'll get a couple of different views of that as well, but looks really sharp here also. This particular plan has a nice kitchen nook area with an exterior door to the outside. So you do have a lot of light, a lot of windows in this particular plan, and nice access to the back of the home.
Charlie, quick question.
Yeah.
So Natasha would like to know, can you have a combination of a vault in the great room, but not in the kitchen?
Yeah, you could. I don't think that would be difficult at all to do with this particular floor plan. That's a bit of a drafting and engineering question. I would think that with just about any single story plan that would be doable. I can't imagine a floor plan that we have that we couldn't kind of break that up a little bit. I don't get asked that question very much. So I haven't physically executed that design, but I'm confident that that would be doable. So this is just a half bath. Again, homeowner selected Craftsman trim. This is an upgraded pedestal sink, slight upgrade. This is one of our standard Shaw vinyl floors, but I thought it turned out really well and looks really sharp in the home. So we're really moving back to the side of the home that has the master suite. So it's going to be the master bedroom. The Cashmere plan, if you've seen it on our website, has dual primary suite closets, one slightly larger than the other, but this is the primary bath. When you choose hard surface countertops, whether that's quartz or granite, you would combine that with an undermount sink. The standard undermount sink is oval. However, you can go with the rectangular sink, which is what has been selected here. All of our homes now that are size, that have enough size to them to accommodate a soaking tub. So again, homes under 1,200 square feet may not have master baths that combine both, that can include both a walk-in shower and a soaking tub. But if it's large enough, all of our homes now come with a what we call a tile deck set soaking tub. So this is our standard tub configuration, our standard tub size set in tile like this. However, the homeowner did elect to go with a jetted tub. Again, slight upgrade. And so this is a tile deck set jetted soaking tub. And this particular closet is the larger of the two. They're both ample, but this one's a little bit bigger. Just want to point out that in the primary bedroom, master bedroom, which this is, for the Cashmere plan, you can also add an exterior door out to the back of the home. It's not standard, but it's optional, so it can be added, and they elected to add that. want to point out also that many builders today do not do wood shelves like this for closets. It may be a metal shelf, so it's going to be kind of the metal rack. We like the actual wood shelf, and many of our homeowners have expressed how much they like that as well. Okay, we now get to one of the favorite features of the Cashmere floor plan, and that is an enormous 4-shelf walk-in pantry. This is a very, very sizable pantry and has been one of the key features that people really do like in this particular floor plan. Do you have a linen closet in the hallway, and we're heading back to the utility room at this point. Washer and dryer I don't think are in, but the homeowner did elect to have a utility sink, and so we'll see that in here as well. It's going to be 2 bedrooms and a bonus room on this side of the home, and this, I believe, is the smaller of the 2 bedrooms. Last but not least, we're heading back to the bonus room, which is really good size. Okay, pretty simple walkthrough. Any other thoughts, questions that anybody has? We'll give you a minute or two.
Charlie, here's a question. They were just wondering, what is the standard flooring that comes in the base price? And then can you change only certain rooms to different flooring?
Great question. So currently our standard flooring is all going to be Shaw flooring, and that would be carpet in all of the bedrooms and in the great room and hallways. So it would be a Shaw nylon carpet, Scotch Guard, stain coating, and I believe it has a 15-year wear warranty. Very, very durable carpet. And we also use Shaw vinyl flooring. The vinyl flooring is going to be for your kitchen, dining room, entry, bath, and utility. And you saw an example of that in this particular home. Those are currently our standard floor coverings. And the short answer to the other kind of half of that question is, yes, we have lots of different options for upgrades, everything from laminate floors, engineered hardwood, tile floors, all of those things would be optional. And you can do that room by room. So however you want to, conceive of what type of flooring you like in your home in particular areas, we absolutely can accommodate that. Good question.
And then Charlie, Natasha is also asking, do we know the color of the paint in the master bathroom?
The answer is yes. And Natasha, if you will email us with that question, I don't have it handy in front of me. We use all Sherwin-Williams paint for both interior and exterior. And it's a very high quality Sherwin-Williams paint. And we have 3 different interior color palettes, and we have about 40 different exterior color palettes all put together by our in-house interior decorator. And I do have that info on file. If you'll email us, email me, I will absolutely get you that information. I just don't have it at my fingertips, but we'll get that to you.
Perfect. And then Charlie, another question. Do you have to own land already? And will Adair assist you in finding land if you do not own land? Really,
really good question. So Adair Homes is what we would refer to as an on your lot builder, which means that Adair Homes does not own any land at all. We don't build spec homes. We don't do developments. So everything that we build is for a particular homeowner, one home at a time. Many of our homeowners have property, so they have land that they own or they're inheriting or buying, etc. And I would say that probably 75% of the homeowners that we work with do not own land. And we're going to have a number of tools that we're going to use to assist you in being successful at finding property. We'd love to have a conversation with you about your dream home, dream location, your timeline, your budget, what are your needs for financing, etc. But if you need to find land, one of your best resources is going to be a very skilled realtor. Some realtors are better than others when it comes to finding bare lots for new construction. We have invested a lot of time connecting with skilled realtors and partnering with them to assist our homeowners to be successful in finding property. So if you don't have a good realtor already, we want to link you up with one. And again, we have a large build area, and we have experts in each area that can help you with that.
Perfect. Thanks, Charlie. And then another question, would there be an additional charge involved to change the garage to a side load?
Great question. It's a very common thing that we do with all different kinds of floor plans. So depending on someone's property and how they want the home oriented and where their driveway is coming in, that question often comes up. And we do it all the time. Very, very straightforward, very easy to do. Our drafting and engineering team would simply make that adjustment, make that change. There's really no additions per se of labor or materials. In some floor plans, the beam structure for the header for the garage door might need to change a little bit, etc. So That may not be true across the board, but for the most part, not a huge change in labor and materials, just a matter of location. However, one of the benefits of Adair Homes is that our plans are already drafted and engineered. So you're saving thousands of dollars because that heavy lifting has already been done. When you make a modification to a drafted plan, our drafters and our engineers do need to look at that plan again and make that adjustment. So while there's not a huge change in labor and materials, there would be probably a small design fee, and that could be drafting and engineering. In most cases, I think it's maybe $1,500, something like that, to do a side load garage.
Then Katie just sent out, she loves this house, absolutely beautiful, loves the colors and the finishes, and the land looks great, and she just said, great job. So thank you, Katie.
Awesome. Hey, thank you for that feedback. It really is an incredible location, incredible piece of property. The views are spectacular, and then the homeowner did an amazing job with selecting all their finishes and colors. And yeah, it's an incredible example of what Adair Homes can do. So thank you for that feedback. We appreciate it. All right. Anything else?
No other questions yet, but again, take advantage of that Q&A tab at the bottom. Please send us any questions that might pop to your mind, and we'd be happy to answer them.
So I think what we'll do at this point, we're going to go ahead and play the video one more time through without interruptions. And if you think of some more thoughts or questions along the way, don't hesitate. And we'll wrap it up at the end and answer any more questions that you might have.
Yeah, Charlie, so Natasha is wondering, what was the total cost of this home with the upgrades?
Great question. We'll answer that right at the end.
Sounds good.
Okay, so to answer Natasha's question regarding cost, by the way, I apologize for any background noise. We have landscapers outside, and so we got leaf blowers going on. But just to give you kind of a summary of cost, the total for the home, foundation through to completion. So this would be a fully completed home with the options and the upgrades that you see here, came to just over 508. So when you think of a 3,120 square foot home, 9-foot ceilings, gourmet appliances, laminate floors, quartz counters, jetted tub, etc., that comes to $162 a square foot. So pretty incredible price point. It's worth noting that currently our pricing does not include 4 main things, and that would be your building permits, your excavation or the dig out for the build pad, your utilities, and that can be so your power, water, and sewer in some cases. In this particular case, a well and a septic system, and then any exterior concrete, so porches, patios, walkways, etc. So those would be what we call the site development or owner to do budget, and we're going to help you assemble that as well and identify what those costs would be before you even sign anything or move forward, so you'll know exactly what your total is going to be. All right, any other questions along the way?
Looks like one more. Katie would like to know, will this video be on YouTube?
I think all of our open houses go to YouTube or posted on YouTube, and I would think that this would be on there within the next few days. So yes, it's pretty standard procedure for us to put all of our virtual open houses on YouTube. So yeah, thank you.
And Natasha sent her compliments on the home as well and says the pricing was great, and thank you. So thank you, Natasha, as well for participating and for your questions.
Appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. I echo that as well. Great questions all along the way. Just in closing, don't forget, if you do have follow-up thoughts, questions, if you want to schedule kind of a complimentary consultation time to come in and talk about your project, even if you're in sort of just the dreaming stage at this point, we'd love to chat with you about the right floor plan, again, timeline, build location, what a potential budget might look like as well. So feel free to reach out to us. You can go onto our website as well and reach out via a live chat. So if you want to do that, you can start the process that way. If you want to come directly to a branch, we would love to visit with you as well. So thanks again. I know everybody's time is valuable, so we really do appreciate you spending your time with us, and look forward to talking to all of you again soon. All right, take care. Bye.